Oh, whoa. That's so crazy because I have no idea whether or not this mic is on. I have like no monitor right now. So I just hear myself. And so I'm like, oh, am I just bantering with random people up here? Or can everybody hear me sounding like an idiot? You know what I mean? Like. All right, how are you guys doing tonight? How awesome was Piper and how awesome was Connor? Yeah. There we go. Super awesome. Whoever said that, you're my favorite person in the crowd right now. Yeah, there you go. You're my favorite person in the crowd. How do you like that distinction? All right, my name is Bix MacMaghan. It's spelled in a very weird way, and so nobody can pronounce it. But that's okay because it's not my real name. You just need to find me on Spotify, and so nobody ever listens to my music, and that's fine. I finally got a real job for the first time in my life, like about a year ago, and this is a song about that. Ever since I took a job at a big box store, my feet are always sore from running round the floor. And ever since I took a job at a big box store, I don't have no time for writing musical scores. But I wouldn't write a song about starting a union because I might get fired. La 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 a song about starting a union because I need the work. When I move the ladder steps around my big box store, I sweat through all my pores and strengthen up my core. And when I carry big boxes around my big box store, my wrists all wind up scored with small scratches and sores. But I wouldn't write a song about starting a union because nobody fucking cares. So one day at my new job at the big box store, there was a news report about how big box stores and other large establishments were great places to forward viruses to more people. Yeah, heaping torrents of people who snore and need humidifiers or some pacifiers or full-court air fryers or a washer or dryer or a purifier to keep out the virus, But I still wouldn't write a song about starting a union because your prices might go up. Yeah, I wouldn't write a song about starting a union because I kinda like my job. Thanks, guys. We've got some mic adjustments going on now. So I don't know, some of you guys know me already, some of you guys don't. For those of you guys who don't know me, I've been all over the fucking place in my life. But there's one place in particular that is the craziest place in the entire world. And it's luckily right around the corner. You guys might have heard of it. It's this place called Lowell, Massachusetts. And this one time I played a Halloween party there. And it was the craziest thing that ever happened in my life. And this is a song about that. This is a long one. So, in Lowell, Massachusetts, they've got crazy fucking parties. They've got all this fun shit that's whacked out and artsy. They had a bunch of glow sticks the last time I was there. This song is called Toxic Glow Stick Juice. And I snapped one in half, trying to make a pocket square. I was wearing a suit because it was a really lazy Halloween costume. And the toxic glow stick juice, it sprayed up into my hair and into my eyes and my nose. And the toxic glow stick juice dripped down my nasal cavity, like the cocaine I did with expats in finance-driven cities. I couldn't really walk straight, it wasn't really pretty. And the words that came from my mouth no longer were so witty. And I thought that I was gonna die. Yeah, guys, I thought that I was gonna die. And a chalky scent filled up my nose, and the tip of my nose started to glow. I was like a psychedelic Rudolph, and my fleeting sanity, it just flew off. And about half an hour later, I started hallucinating, and the things that I saw were somehow quite elating. The television turned itself on, and the show had a weird rating. It wasn't anything negative, the show was rated P for peaceful, and it featured a panel of diverse, opinionated people, and no one screamed at each other or suggested bombing the Middle East, though. So I knew that I was seeing shit. Yeah, guys, I knew that I was seeing shit. And someone changed the channel and the news was on ski. It was the State of the Union by President Chomsky. He was flanked in the back by so many awesome flunkies. There was Secretary Coates and there was Secretary Hedges. And there was Senate Majority Leader Nader. He was rough around the edges. And nobody spoke of creating any more wedges. The president just talked about health insurance and about building schools around the world. And everyone danced around to the often odd and fleeting sounds of a lush and completely intact rainforest. And there was no one addicted to opiates, although our endorphins were copious. And the animals were dancing too. They had all been freed from their cages and their zoos. And there was no sickness, and there was no flu. And for one night there were no wars in Lowell, Massachusetts, because Lowell, Massachusetts was now a psychedelic leftist rainforest. And honestly, my hallucination, it was fucking useless, cause there hasn't been a war in Lowell, Massachusetts for like hundreds of years. Yeah, guys, the wars are always somewhere else, they're never here. And so finally my glow stick trip, it happened to wear off, and I was stuck in a world where people with coughs could get bankrupted by hospitals because they could not cough up enough money along with the phlegm in their lungs, or talk their way out of paying with their discolored tongues. But honestly, the party was still pretty fucking happening or whatever, so I just drank some more beer. And I reflected on the short time that I did peer into an alternate universe where there was no fear, and I just wanted to shove another glow stick up my nose. Yeah, I just wanted to shove another glow stick up my nose. Yeah, guys, I wanted to shove glow sticks up my nose until I overdosed. Yeah, I wanted to sneak off into the bathroom at the community garden and do some lines of glow. I just wanted to shove another glow stick up my nose. Yeah, I just wanted to shove another glow stick up my nose. Man, it's kind of cold, guys. Trying to get my fingers to work right. It's probably pretty entertaining though, to be fair. Anyway, this one goes out to all the Rachel Maddow fans in the audience. So I don't know if you follow the news, but everybody's a Russian spy now. Every warm-bodied hottie, yeah, every naughty Nelly is a fucking Russian spy now. And anytime anything gets fucked up, well, it's 'cause of a Russian spy now. And that guy on the internet who disagrees with you about electability, well, he's also a Russian spy now. But those guys who fucked up the Iowa caucus and actually made your democracy look like some Russian shit, well, they're not Russian spies. And those guys who tell you that you should have health insurance, well, those guys are not the good guys. Those guys are also fucking Russian spies. And anytime anyone tries to tell you otherwise, well, they're just spurting out lies. And that guy who takes your money so you can keep warm in the winter, well, he's not a Russian spy either. And if somebody is anti-war or they're disinterested in settling Beltway scores, well, then they're probably a Russian spy. And if they tell you that Russian spies aren't to blame for all your problems, well, that's a dead giveaway that they are in fact a Russian spy. And nobody in the legacy media is a Russian spy. But plenty of people in online media are in fact Russian spies. And those people in online media feeding you lies and crying wolf, well, it's all because of their Kremlin ties. But the oligarchs who try to buy your elections, they are all upstanding citizens. And the senators who need Viagra to maintain their erections, at least the Democratic ones, they are all true Americans. And those NSA spies who hoover up your emails, well, they promote American values without fail. In their strong arms they carry them. And that guy who beat me out in a rout for that promotion that I thought was mine, well, that motherfucker is a Russian spy. And those girls who twirl their hair and don't want to go on dates with me, Well, those girls are Russian spies too, and that schmuck who cut me off on the freeway the other day. Well, if you don't see where I'm going with this, let me give you a clue. He eats borscht. So that was a song about Russian spies, and this is a song about my favorite single-celled organism, the amoeba. If I was an amoeba, I could split into two, and half of me would become you, and you take half my worldview, and we would both be see-through. But I am no amoeba, I don't split like the Red Sea does when Moses needs to pass through. Do you think they feel a joyous spasm? Do you think amoebas orgasm when they split into two new organisms? Is there an equivalent of amoeba-gism? I'm sorry for the eroticism, but I don't want to talk in euphemisms. I'll become some anachronism. It would be harmful for my egotism and fill me up with nihilism and half-hearted nasty cynicism. I might give myself an embolism. But amoebas don't get blood clots. No, amoebas don't have deep thoughts, because amoebas are not complex, and amoebas never have sex. And if I was an amoeba, I could split into two, and half of me would become you. And if the government was an amoeba, it would double itself daily. It would burst through its own railings, and it would multiply its failings. There'd be a horrifying, massive CEA, and a terrifying, coked-up DEA, and an awful, massive NSA, and they would all be integrated stablemates. But at least it would be less of a male space, because amoebas are non-binary. Yeah, they reproduce like that famous Mary who shows up in that famous book, the one about the long-haired guy who walks on water and kinda looks like he could be homeless, but maybe he should roam less, 'cause 40 days is enough. Nobody needs to be that tough. I'll bet that month was quite rough. And if Jesus was an amoeba, she could split into two, and half of them would become you, and you take half his worldview, and you care for the poor too, and share his welts and sores too, and die for all my sins too. That was the Amoeba Song. When I died, I was was reborn, a stalk of corn. I was surprised. I had no eyes to see the world, nor any nerves to feel its curves. I was cut down and then I died. I saw the light again, 'cause I was now a fly. No song to sing, no tongue to tie, but I had wings. I flew around from town to town. I made music, my wings had sound, but I got sick in someone's den, and then so quick I died again. And then I was a person again. I was a young Canadian. I was a promising young woman. Got hit by a fast car in the end. My death was a sad accident. I woke up in a shell with scales. I had some fins and a short tail. I moved so slow, just like a snail. I tried to run to no avail. Got caught in a fisherman's net, and suddenly I was not wet, and readily I was a pet, a dog, some kind of mutt, I guess. I then had some months of my own. They took them from me and my home. I moaned and hummed, panted and groaned. My torn apart could not be sewn. I can't recall who I was next, but now I don't even exist. I've reached the end, now I can rest. That was a song about how we have everything in common with every living thing because we all fucking die eventually. This is a song about how we all have something in common because everything sucks. Fuck the clouds, fuck the sky, fuck the pigs and fuck their sty. Fuck the apples, fuck the pie, fuck everything. Fuck the dudes, fuck the chicks, fuck the lewd revenge porn pics. Fuck the boots and pumped up kicks, fuck everything. Fuck birds that sing, fuck bells that ding, fuck guitar strings, fuck one night flings, fuck wedding rings, fuck everything, fuck everything, fuck everything. Fuck birds that sing, fuck bells that ding, fuck guitar strings, fuck one night flings, fuck wedding rings, fuck everything, fuck everything, fuck everything. Fuck the Dems, fuck the pubs, fuck the Sox and fuck the Cubs. Fuck the Doms and fuck the subs, fuck everything. Fuck property, fuck burning things, fuck killing bees, but fuck their stings. Fuck the fleas and their fleeings, fuck everything. Fuck birds that sing, fuck bells that ding, fuck guitar strings, fuck one night flings, fuck wedding rings, fuck everything, fuck everything, fuck everything. Fuck birds that sing, fuck bells that ding, fuck guitar strings, fuck one night flings, fuck wedding rings, fuck everything, fuck everything, fuck everything. That was called Untitled Bonus Track. All right. I'm gonna try and remember this one. I actually didn't like practice at all for this gig, and I'm kind of surprised that I know most of my lyrics. This song is about like, I don't know, did any of you guys ever watch any of those like shitty open mics on Zoom at the beginning of the pandemic? Do you guys remember that? I played a bunch of those. This is a song about that. I played an open mic today and the government was watching me. I watched half a flea bag today and Amazon was watching me. Some guy was in the aisle at the Star Market and I turned around, hopscotched and fleed. And then I told all my best friends and Chinese spies were watching me. They were. Facebook Live today and the government was watching me. I watched True Grit over the internet with this girl and Amazon was watching me. I poured myself a drink and fuck. I grabbed a book and poured myself some booze so I could drink some scotch and read. I discussed it with my best friends and bored high school kids were drawing dicks in my Zoom. They were. Watching me and the government was watching me and Chinese spies were watching me and Siamese eyes were watching me and silent backers were watching me and neckbeard slackers were watching me and silent backers were watching me and white hat hackers were watching me and the government was 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 watching me. They were. All right. I got one more song for you guys. This is a song about being the only human growing up on an alien planet. It's called Yvonne the Human. This is a sad song. Most of these were funny songs, but this one's kind of sad. I grew up on planet 852. I would say that it was bad, but that would be untrue. I was the only human kid, so I had nothing to do. All my classmates were aliens, they were powder blue. Even though I was lonely, I didn't hate them. I learned their words, but I could not enunciate them. Our mouths were different, and even the food we ate was different from human food, so it could not sate my appetite. I mated with aliens, but our parts didn't fit. Our mouths often locked, but we couldn't really kiss. I shacked up with an alien, but it wasn't quite bliss. And then I met you, and I was 26. Yvonne, you were my only human, and it's too bad I wasn't human enough for you. Yvonne, you were my only human, but you didn't really love me, so there was nothing I could do. I used to meet you on subway platforms, and we'd stay up all night listening to thunderstorms. We tried to puzzle out the alien cuneiform. It was just so nice to meet some other normal human. We both thought that all other humans were the same, and our fights were so raw, they were never tame. You discovered over time that you thought I was lame, but we still fucked like bunnies and you still came. When we moved and we weren't surrounded by aliens anymore, you met lots of other humans and you got bored. You found another human who you didn't quite adore, but he was good enough for now, and you left me sore. And I cried in backs of cars, and I cried on the floor, and my tears stained the carpet, and I bawled at the store. I bawled at the store. Yvonne, you were my only human, and it's too bad I wasn't human enough for you. Yvonne, you were my only human, but you didn't really love me, so there was nothing I could do. Yvonne, you were my human, and it's too bad I wasn't human enough for you. Yvonne, you were my only human, but you didn't really love me, so there was nothing I could do. Yvonne, you were my only human, and it's too bad you weren't human enough for me. Yvonne, you were my only human, but then you left me, and I couldn't be more carefree. Thanks, guys. Bix MacMaghan. You can find me on Spotify. Thanks for coming out. Piper and Connor, you guys are both awesome. And it's so fucking nice to hear you guys play again for like the first time in forever. Yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. This was an awesome show. Yeah.